Do you want to grow your natural hair? You shall sit down and sip the tea. And I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how you can grow your natural hair. Stay tuned.
Bitch, oh, Papa, you pop. Bitch, oh, Papa, whoever. You know who pop the most shit? The people who shit not together. Okay. You the big cardio.
What's up, what's good, and what's popping, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time watching my videos and being on this channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and be part of the family. Switch on your notifications so that you get a message when I post on your phone. Like, what other special treatment do you want? In today's video, I'm going to be throwing 5 tips on how you can grow your natural hair. I'm gonna give you guys the tea nice and hot and spicy and just... Are you guys ready for the tea that I'm gonna spill? Tip number 1. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Why do I have to moisturize my hair, Nubuhle, you may ask? If the strands of your hair are dry, your hair is prone to break, and when your hair breaks, your hair is not in good condition. Your hair will not grow. It won't grow to its fullest length because it will keep on breaking. You have to keep the strands of your hair moisturized and hydrated. So products that I would recommend for you to use is cream-based products like your typical lotions, hair moisturizers. Another thing that you may use is leave-in conditioner. You can also use deep conditioners to moisturize your hair. I know when my hair is like really dry, before I apply other moisturizers and whatnot, I go and I use deep conditioner. Another thing that you guys can use is water. But with that being said, I'm not saying go wash your hair, but spray your hair like with some water, you know, prior applying lotion and whatnot. I do that now. I never used to do that, but I do that now. Moisturize your hair daily. Let it be your ritual. Do not confuse a moisturizing styler to a moisturizing lotion. I feel like that's one thing that we all like get wrong. We go and buy like stylers and use it as a daily moisturizer. The purpose of a styler is to make creating that hairstyle easier. You know, that's the whole point of a styler. You know, it's not to moisturize your hair, it's to get your hair in a specific hairstyle, whether that's curls, whether that's whatever, you know. If you have a styler right now that you're currently using as your daily moisturizer, you stop today, because that makes your hair dry, you know, and we're trying to moisturize your hair to keep it hydrated so that it will not be brittle and break. I think that's all I have to say about moisturizer, so we can move on. Tip number 2, use natural oils. Those will help with growing your hair. That was one of the plugs with my hair growth. They naturally have antibacterial properties that help cleanse your scalp. Sis, how amazing is that? Oils also go hand in hand with moisturizing your hair, so that's another benefit of using natural oils. It also helps thicken that natural hair so that you don't have like spaces in between your natural hair, which is not nice. There's no specific oil that I'm like, go use this and it will work for you. No, don't be lazy. Go and experiment with the different types of oils and see which one works for you. I would recommend coconut oil, jojoba oil, if that's how you pronounce it, rosemary oil, peppermint oil. We have Jamaican castor oil, Jamaican black castor oil. We have so many different types of oils that you can use on your natural hair that are going to promote growth, thickness, and healthy natural black hair. Do not associate having oils in your hair as being dirty. I don't want people to touch my natural hair, because once they touch my hair, like their fingers are gonna be oily, and then I know they'll be on some like, ew, and I'm just like, no, it's not ew, it's healthy. It makes my hair grow. That's how my hair is supposed to be. Don't associate having oily hair to being dirty, because that's what you need. That's the love your hair strands need. It needs some oil, it needs some moisturizer. Tip number 3, do not, and I repeat, do not overwash your hair. The reason why I say do not overwash your hair is because with natural hair, it produces natural oils, right, that cannot slide up to our hair strands as easily as straight Caucasian hair. Take this as a straw. You have a straight straw, right, and then you're gonna have, you know, those curly windy type of straws, and you put water in those, or you shoot water out of those. The straight straw is gonna shoot that water down, so really quickly, like that's how it's gonna go, because it's just straight. And then with the twirly straw, it's gonna take a while for that water to reach the end because of the pattern of the straw, which is the same thing with our natural hair. Our natural hair is curly, so when we do put oils and moisturizers and whatnot, it takes a while for those oils and moisturizers to, you know, reach every single inch of our hair strands. So if you're gonna constantly wash your hair all the time, you're not giving your hair enough time to absorb all those goodies to make your hair grow. It's advisable not to constantly be washing your hair. You know, you're disadvantaging yourself when you do that. Tip number 4 is go and get yourself a protective hairstyle. Natural hairstyles basically protects the ends of your hair, which helps with either keeping your hair at the same length, or it increases the amount of growth that your hair experiences while having it locked up and protected in that specific natural hairstyle. Whether it's a weave sew in, or it's a natural hairstyle, or it's braids, or whatever it may be, but it helps literally protective hairstyle your hair for that certain period of time while it's still, you know, tucked in. It reduces the amount of tangling you experience. It reduces breakage. The only way a protective hairstyle is going to work for you is if you avoid putting a lot of tension on your hair when you do your natural hairstyles, in particular braids. Speak to your stylist. Don't allow your stylist to put tension on your scalp, especially your hairline, when styling your hair, because that will make your hair prone to breaking. Breakage is very natural, like your hair breaking is natural, but when you do certain things and to your hair that make breakage happen often than not, then that's bad. If you're in a position in your life where you can't go and get a sew-in, or you can't go get like braids and whatnot, like literally plaiting your own natural hair helps with growth, because that's what I did for a whole year, and I've seen a lot of growth in my hair. So it's not specifically that you have to go to a salon and get box braids, no. Even like tying up your hair in a bun, or 2 ponytails, or small little plaits with your natural hair, that prompts growth, like that promotes growth in your natural hair. Tip number 5, comb correctly. Use the right combs to comb your natural hair. Use a wide tooth comb. Do not go and use a rat tail comb on your natural hair. The reason why I advise you to use a wide tooth comb is because a wide tooth comb has enough space in between the teeth to run through your natural hair. If you take a rat tail comb and you run it on your thick, coarse natural hair, it's going to be difficult for the comb to smoothly run through your hair, and it will like break your hair strands a lot easier than when you use a rat tail comb with wider teeth. My best advice is just stay away from combs that have small spacing in between them, because those combs will not smoothly run through your natural hair, causing more breakage to your natural hair. And we do not want that, because you're watching this video because you're trying to grow your natural hair. And the bonus tip is here. Bonus tip: love your hair. People sleep on this tip because it's just like but it is so important to love your hair. When you love your hair, you have the ability to find out what needs to be done to actually grow your hair, and you actually do it. If you have someone that's your natural hair goals and that person is first before you, you're not on the right track. Put yourself first as your own natural hair goals, then have somebody else be your natural hair goals. This is important because you will realize your growth. You will see progress in your natural hair journey. I had somebody else's image in my natural hair journey that I never ever used to see how much my hair has grown, and I slept on my progress because I was so focused on somebody else's image that I did not realize what I had going on in my natural hair, and that made me neglect my hair at some point. I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't do the normal things that I would do because I felt like, you know what, it's getting hard to reach that goal and I just want to give up. It only took me loving my hair to see that, and focusing on myself first before another person's hair to see that this was the best tip that I can ever give you, sis. Love your natural hair, love your blackness, love yourself. So that's my TED talk. We are done, we are finished, and that brings us to the end of my YouTube video. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to watch more of my natural hair videos on my natural hair series playlist that is in my description down below. I really love and appreciate all the support, and thank you so much for watching. See you in my next one. Bye.